Again, Honorable, on behalf of Global Radio and TV, we will say that we are so happy to have you here again to discuss about something that is very important because we've all seen that, okay, women sacrifice, they leave their homes early in the morning, to go out to look for something to sell in order to, to support their families. Recently, we heard that a woman's dead body was found at Tujereng, and then she was someone, who used to sell at Brikama Market. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you very much, Madam Yang. Firstly, I will send a condolence to the family of the deceased. That is Genama Jawara, if I don't forget.
Yes, name that's from her name.
Yes. Anyway, that was Genama Jawara, but many instances, occur. Incidents occur well before Genabas. You understand? If the government does not come out to condemn this kind of act and set an example, this will be recurring. It could be very bad to the community. You see, I thank the women of the Gambia. They are hardworking. Every morning, early morning, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., if you get out there, you'll be seeing these women going out to fish out for their living. Sometimes, the fear they have to go out will hinder their progress. Yeah. Understand? Because of this killing, the looting, the burglary, drug, it's just too much in this country now. Yeah. We were not living, in this situation before. But why now?
Like, why now?
Ministry of Interior should help us. They should create a lot of stations for the securities. They should provide them with their, equipments needed. Because I heard that, some securities don't have a vehicle. They'll be, patrolling in the night without even, arms. So what can they do? So every day we are hearing, they kill him, they kill her. They kill him, they kill her. If that do not come to stop, you and I are not safe.
We are not safe.
Which environment is safe? Nobody knows. Killed. As alluded to by you, that is it. That's the bottom line. You see, there is one thing that people should understand. When you people are lying in your bed there, these stories insecurities will be out there in the street. And these burglars now and these killers now, they go with dangerous weapons. Our own personnel who are to protect us, if they don't even have a stone, how do you think they will control them? The situation cannot be curbed. It can't. Unless the government create an avenue where the security apparatus also will feel themselves that they are securities and they can be able to do their work, accordingly when they have equipment.
Okay.
That is the bottom line.
Is there any measures that you are also taking as the vice chairman here to ensure that those women at Brikama Area Council, their well-being are definitely considered because they normally pay tax?
That is it. That is, the bottom line. Whatever, these women do at the market, we are aware of it because we allocated them a place, space in the market, and we collected, daily use from them. Okay? They do their sellings. Any problem they have in the market, they come and report to the council, and we involve the police to go and solve it. That is, that is what we have been doing every day. You see, but the problem is how to get to the market. That's the problem, because you hardly, heard that someone is killed in the market.
In the market.
No.
It's on their way to the market.
Yes, our securities are everywhere in the market. On their way to the market is where the problem is. And some of the reason why we are, introducing this community policing. You see, I understand, many of the teams, we have created one in Brikama Kolong, especially in Brikama Kolong is in my ward. That place, gave me a tough time. You see, lot of, many a times there'll be, stabbing and killing, because there are bars there, restaurants there, we want, the government to close it. We have, engaged, the government, the commissioner of police, the governor, everybody, to make sure that, that place is closed. But that place is still functioning.
Okay.
We don't know the reason. because the communities there, in fact, don't have their right, as their environmental right is seized, because every day these people will be playing their music. Those people living around that area, even the imams are always attacked when going to the mosque early morning. But I don't know why that place is not closed till now.
Okay, you don't know why other places are not closed till now, and it should be closed.
It should be closed.
So I believe everybody have a responsibility.
Yes.
The government has a role to play. You have a role to play. Your institution has a role to play. So I am saying that you should keep on making follow-ups to ensure that it is done, because that's the right decision that need to be made.
Yes. For that follow-up, I know the sky is the limit. Me, I am always on that. With the community members, especially those living around that area, Tony and the others.
Okay.
We do meeting regularly to make sure that all those activities going on there to be stopped. Even these prostitutes are all harbored there. Criminals are harbored there. In the night you cannot go there. It's a no-go area, and it is part and parcel of Brikama, and it's in my ward. So why can't we engage the government also to send in a task force there to make sure that that place is closed? Whatever they will tell us is, how can you close this place when we pay our tax? Why do they pay their tax? We don't give them license.
Okay, are you asking asking me that? Okay, why can't you, or you have talked to the government?
Yes.
To ensure that decision is made.
Yes, we have done that severally, but still now to no avail. The reason is best known to them.
Thank you so much. On behalf of Global Radio and TV, we are saying thank you. But before you conclude, what advice will you have for those people who are doing the killing, the looting, and then tampering with people's life, just like that? And what should the government definitely do if those people are caught?
Anyway, the advice I will give to those people is, no condition is permanent. They should not lose hope in life. Let them try and change their ways. It is never too late. When there is life, there is hope. Let them desist from those dubious acts. Let them look for something good, useful to do. God will never forget them. You see, what they desire, in the good fact, God will give them, I believe. Because there are many examples, that are happening, or that have happened. I can say, you had one pack. He said he was a thief, was caught, now he left stealing, now he's a musician, he's earning. You understand? So those people doing those dubious acts also can think wisely, or they have, let people counsel them. Let them not leave, then their parents or their relatives don't leave them. Let them counsel them. Okay? In the near future, they will change. Because these negative youth groups are in the increase. They are the one doing these bogglers. In the night, you cannot sleep. My friend, there is no peace. The government also should set an example. Who kills unceremoniously, let him be or her be killed. If that happens, people will run miles away from the habit. I hope you understand.
Yes.
But if somebody kills, in 2 months' time, you see that person in the street, what will people say?
Okay.
What will people say?
Yeah, exactly. So, attitudinal change is
no,
what
we are not anti-government. Definitely, I'm not, supporting the government. But that doesn't mean that I hate them. The ways and manners that they are doing is what I hate. Okay?
It's clear.
Gambia now and Gambia before are quite different. If no measure is taken, the future will be very dangerous. So it's high time we stopped all these dubious acts for us to have a better Gambia in the near future. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And bye-bye.
Welcome.
See you next time.
Thank you.